Hi, Rianni. Alright, welcome back? Question mark? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, is there a world out there? Vicky's data, yeah, I'm not surprised, probably everything's broken now because stupid crappy internet died again. So, yeah, that probably means all the alerts are... Well, no, those ones should work still. Oh, what a pain. Another broken VODs to try and piece back together later. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sam. Yes, just the usual internet cutting out. It keeps doing that at really ungodly hours at the moment. Oh. Gods, I'd really like to ditch this crappy service. I'm streaking! Oh dear, anyway. Yeah, so you could all top up your streets again, look. You go, Fathel. But yes, it probably reconnected it as a new stream again, so guys, do please try and remember to at least refresh your stream to get back with us. So you found your way back to us, on Team Red Halloween. Yep, apologies for the disruption, can't be helped because I live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, also known as, one of the most expensive parts of the UK, yep. Yeah, go figure, right? Anyway, where were we? We were chopping up...
Hi, Rianni.
Sacred remains of ancient Nord warriors, that's right. Yes, all the huggies, yes. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. But yeah, like I said there, if you're on purple, you might just, oh, thank you, Rimbot. I'm live, am I? Yes, thanks, Rimbot. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, if you're on Team Purple particularly, I just need to refresh, the stream if you haven't already, just to wake it back up properly. Oh, another double kill. We're doing well on those today. But where were we? I don't know how much I missed from you guys. The last comment I saw was, I think Mono was asking about how many mods, like how many mods, have main quest progress as a requirement. That was the last comment I saw. And so it's kind of pick up on that one. The truth is, it's probably not many, and I think it's more of a older mod kind of trick that people used to use, you know? We're doing well. We've only lit on fire once so far. Yeah, no, we're doing good. I've not been sent home or anything yet here. Yeah, so what mod all this used to do, obviously, when you're writing a quest mod, okay? Any kind of content quest can be a big DLC, small thing, doesn't matter. But when you're writing it, well, some people might not care, but, often for more natural flowing dialogue, you tend to want to use a form of address when talking to the player character, okay? And as I'm sure we all know, in Skyrim, you are known as the Dragonborn. And Bethesda games always have a nickname for the character, don't they? For that very reason, so they can write more fluid, natural-sounding dialogue using that name. And mod authors like to do the same thing. Now, what some people do is like I did with Masmas, and we create our own, which is relevant to the mod itself. Like in Masmas, instead of Dragonborn, because they don't really care about that, they refer to you as Little One. Just as an example, you know. Oh my judge! Oh, thank you so much for the support. Thank you, thank you. Unfortunately, the stream dying has broken all my links, so, that didn't trigger things, but, I can still do it myself for the fireworks. Yay! Thank you so much! We're a stick. Oh yeah, I've actually lost the progress bar and everything. Bugger. Oh well, Cobby helps, right? Thank you so much for that one. Another step closer to that stretch goal, look. So thank you. And lovely to see you as well. But yeah, so it's to do with the form of address in mods, and the reason some mods, like Elswey, for example, which is the one that we're wanting to move on with today, and it's the reason we're doing this to trigger things. These mods either have a script, like built. When I say scripted, I mean as in the quest dialogue writing, not as in coding, you know. I know, just well, I like to do it though still. But yes, I very much appreciated. Thank you again. So yeah, so what you end up with is model that either because it fits the narrative of the mod that they're writing, the quest, the dialogue, the story, or sometimes just for ease and convenience, they want to have their mod dialogue and their NPCs address player character, in Skyrim's instance, as Dragonborn still. But obviously in the early days of Skyrim modding, you would have these new mods kind of pop up, and people would actually kind of call them out a little bit, you know, because they'd be like, wait, the people would complain, for real, because they'd be like, I went and played through your mod and it's great and everything, but everyone was calling me Dragonborn, but I'm not playing the main story on my playthrough, so it was really unimmersive. So what people started doing, some mod authors, in order to tie that in, and it could be for their own story reasons as well. I don't see what that's got to do with Bethesda jank, but okay. We're talking about mod behavior and script and engine stuff, not jank, but yeah. What mod authors started doing to get a more immersive flow is that yeah, I still don't get what the relevance is to mod authors writing narratives and story, but it's all good. Yeah, but so what people would do is they would set because there's an early quest in the main story. Basically, when you get called to the to visit the Greybeards, and they then formally recognize you as the Dragonborn, okay? yeah, when they call you and do that, that is a quest called the Way of the Voice. And so by setting completion of that quest as a requirement for their mod, that ensures that basically the mod is only triggered after the player is already recognized as Dragonborn. And so that way, when it makes sense and it fits the narrative when the player is referred to in the mod content as Dragonborn. And in some instances, like Worm's Tooth, obviously, it actually fits the narrative because that is a dragon-themed story as well, you know? So, yeah, maybe a bit of... no, not really. Nothing to do with escaping fate. It's just making an immersive flow of reference. That's literally it. I got turned around, I have. Bugger. Yeah, sorry if that was kind of a long-winded, but I wanted to give the proper context and understanding as to, like, why that's a thing. So there's not many mods that do it, and I think newer ones now will... I think more mod authors tend to favour using their own point of reference. Well, there is stuff in the Elder Scrolls, but the Elder Scrolls themselves are more wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey than an episode of Doctor Who, so, yeah. And there are also, technically multiple Dragonborns, even in this time, because you've got Mirak, you've got Ulfric, all fitting the same criteria, so it doesn't necessarily refer to you. Yeah, I know it's missing, Sam. Everything's kind of broken since the internet died on me again. But thank you for putting the message back up. So yeah, the short answer is that mod authors use this particular early quest as a point of reference to ensure that the player character is already recognized in the base game as the Dragonborn before then having their mod load in and making further reference to them as the Dragonborn. That's the short version. Been a lot of issues everywhere lately, as they judge. Yeah, well, I know my connection, it only ever seems to break when I'm streaming, which is hilariously ironic and annoying. It's got bugger all to do with AI, though. I'd said before, it's just me living in a horrible, stupid place where you can't get a good service. I don't even know how I did that double-bladed strike then. That was a fun one. Maybe that was a counter. Over last week, your internet went out for 3 days. Oh yeah, well I know the PlayStation stuff. Well, that's PlayStation being PlayStation. Yeah, it is comical how people blame everything on that, like how it's taken all the planet's water. It's taken up all the water. The AI is using all our water. It's the stuff these people come out with is honestly hilarious. And ow. Stop! No, bugger off! I'm gonna heal here. Or, well, trying to escape enough so that I can. Yeah, I figured he was joking about all that. He's just, just making clear that no, this is a very known thing with my internet. You know, we regularly have streams crash.
I've had worse. I'm not dead yet.
And he has did it twice lately, but it always used to only do it at a very, like, in the early hours in the morning. Now it's doing it at peak hours, which is really, really a bad sign, honestly. Why do I only have one tail in Game Frenzy? Because, funny, it's hard enough to find a mod that adds a fox tail, and it's not so easy to duplicate it to make it into 2, sadly. I did try, but I don't really, I can do basic stuff with the NIF models, the 3D models that form the meshes in game, but not with the ones that include physics, sadly. So I did try, but sadly I'm lacking the knowledge to make it into a twin-tailed one. And so you either see a single tail or the other one. You sometimes see a 5-tailed one, rarely, but they're normally 5 or 9 if they're not a single one. And bizarre, anyway, a single one kind of marks me more as a canon species anyway. Obviously, being a twin-tailed kitsune is more of a me thing specifically. But I would do it if I could. Ow.
Problem solved.
A for effort then? Why, thank you. Yes. Yeah, I tried. I mean, I already managed to I managed to repaint this tail so that it was blue with a white tip like mine are. I couldn't do the twee tones on it though. It uses a single color base. Yeah, I managed to get that and the extra fluffy version and being physics based as well. But yeah, making a special version which has 2 of them, sadly was more complicated than I'd hoped. Fun fact though for you, I'm wearing my rover outfit in game still at the minute because I'm really enjoying it, and it's really, really strong as well. But normally my in-game outfit is actually the outfit I have on my model at the moment. If I stand up there, so yeah, this outfit here, yeah, this is my in-game outfit as well. That's why I have this as my Skyrim outfit when we play. Yeah, I'm not using it right now though because I'm liking my Rover one. Don't you shout at me, mister. Well, you having some catfish, are you? She's very nice.
No, this isn't over. You don't know who you're messing with.
Classic Caden, just run through the fire to go and fight things. I'm just gonna loot stuff while we, while you do that. Why haven't you beaten him up yet?
Time to end this.
Are you way to do some sketching, are you? Whoa. Well, you know, it's always an honor to see anything like that. I love seeing all the sketches and the doodles and things. And all the gems as well that we get now. The scene. Oh, love it. You guys are so creative. Puts my doodling efforts to shame, I know that. Not that that takes much doing, mind. Oh, there we go. Not quite sure what that move was that I just busted, but I'll take it. Really, a trans drug? I haven't even opened the door yet. Honestly, right, where is it? Golden claw. Easy, easy. There we go. So, bear, dragon, owl. Right, there's our bear. And I tweeted, was the bunny outfit holding? Oh, the death or cheesecake. Oh, that was so fun. Death or cheesecake, baby. Hey, are you even hitting him with that sword? I expect better damage from you, sir.
You have a death wish?
Better? Better? Yes?
You can't hide from this hunter.
Say this much, the Draugr always seem very happy in their existence, don't they? Every time you meet them, they're laughing. Maybe he's actually quite a good life, go figure.
Go back and heal. I'll take care of you.
Oh, fall back? Okay, if you insist. Okay, this one's surprisingly tough, even though he's lower level than others that we've taken on. Ugh. I mean, he's a higher grade Draugr, to be fair, as a Ravager. I don't want to be ravaged by a Draugr. So, just one more, is it? Okay. Oh, no, not just one more, never mind. Well, I've even got snipers now? What's that all about? I think they're organising. The Draugr are getting organised, that could be dangerous. Yeah, they're fun little messages, aren't they? Right.
Those puzzle doors were more often used to lock things in, not out.
No kidding, Caden. Anything back here? Nope. Some of the treasure mods have hidden shinies around, so you always try and poke around. I'll stick your nose into every little nook and cranny, because you never know. This is the way, Purple. Yes, it is. Like how you should, like how you have to check behind every waterfall because sometimes there's gonna be a cave back there. Right, I think this guy wakes up when we pick up the word. I don't know what this book is, so we'll come back to that because we got a Leafy raid. Hello, hello. Hello, Leafy, and oh, hello, Dylan. Welcome in. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. How was stream? Did we have fun today? So did I finish my coffee earlier? No, I didn't. And now it's cold. Ah, bugger. Oh, well, I'll have my water then. Ah. It's welcoming, lovely to see you as always. Oh, bit of DBD, yeah? Always fun, right? Well, we're in for a rare treat today because I'm actually playing the main story of the game. Yep. Yeah, I want to test a couple of mods that need progress here in order to be triggered, so see, we're moving things along on that front right now. Yeah, we're here for a little while yet though, so if you need to raid and run, it's all good. If you wanna kick back and join us or just lurk, it is all good too. But either way, thank you so much for the visit. So what's this now? This book explains how to draw magic from bone charms to power dragon cult artifacts. Carving bone charms on your person will make the enchantments on these artifacts stronger. Okay, so it's basically a crafting recipe unlock doodad thingy. I see. So is it the wordle power or opening the chest that wakes our guy up?
It's like traveling with the damn shadows sometimes. How do you move about so silently?
There he is. Wakey wakey, eggs and bacon. That attack Caden, he's the tank. I'm just the glass cannon. Oh dang, did you see the cheeky game just healed up to full health? Well, maybe he didn't. Maybe I swear well, I'm not going to argue it. That's Thorgar the Skull Taker. Oh, so that's what I keep finding these bone charms on the last run. Never knew what they were for. On the Dragonstone. Turns out isn't actually too heavy, so that has been fixed. And we got, ooh, the Sanguinary Cleaver. which is enhanced by bone charms. I see. How does that work then? Do we like use the bone charm? Or maybe it's just having them on us? I'm really not sure. Yeah, it says there, new chaos shuffle in DBD, yeah, so you get random perks and the killer gets it as well. Oh boy, well it does sound like it makes things interesting. Gotta love a good bit of randomization to mix things up though. I've been doing the same with my Power World. And my Satisfactory, actually. Oops. You think just carrying them is also something you find later after reading the book? Yeah, because I'll be finding the bone charms and, well, honestly, I've just been considering them as essentially just trash loot, you know? What flavor loot, because we do have a lot of that. What we got? Oh, playing card. Where? Main. Well, actually, no, that's not fair. The main treasure we got from this place was the Dragonstone, and we got the weapon and the fancy spell book, so it's all good. Not much for a big old ancient treasure chest, though, is it? Oh, Tayo's got a steampunk outfit. Very nice. God, really? A champion hiding back here? Holy moly! Holy one-shot, Batman! I didn't even get to land here. He just pulverized me out of the air mid-jump. That was mean. No, wait. We should probably heal before we do that, right? Yeah, that was crazy. Hello, Danny. I can't see what's happening there. Okay, that got him. Shouting? No, he didn't even shout.
So much history in these stones.
You know, he didn't even shout. He just whacked me with his warhammer as I was jumping in to attack. Just like batted me out of the air, hit me so hard he smashed me out of existence. Oh dear. And now, of course, even though we never spoke to Lucan in Riverwood to get the quest, having picked up the random artifact from the random bandit we found in the random dungeon we've done because we had no actual journaled reason to come here, we now know by instinct, of course, alone, that I need to go visit somebody called Lucan, who I've never met before, in the nearby village, and give him back this claw that I somehow know is his. Yeah. Makes sense, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's another wish. Make a wish, chat. And even just the simple effect of when you pick up the wishes. This is why I love Kitty Tail's work so much. So what have we learned this time? What's neat? Transform? Target turns into a harmless creature for 30 seconds. So we basically got Wabberjack on demand then. You haven't installed the Wishes one purple. Honestly, I think it's my favorite. I just love the visuals. Like, you see that effect when we learned the spell? It's just so pretty. Oh, wait. This is the wrong way. Ah. Oops. That does sound very handy, actually, doesn't it? Yes. Well, it's not far to Riverwood, so let's go for a little stroll. Wish for good health and a long life for me and everybody now. Oh, well, bless you. Thank you. Yes, I would very much like that as well. I'd settle for the good health. If that were at all possible. I don't know how much trouble are we gonna get in just running back to Riverwood, do you think? So this ambience is rather eerie. Almost ominous. I'll give you this, very atmospheric though. Hi, Rianni. And of course we can wander straight in even though it's the middle of the night. Because why not?
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no.
Oh, how she's very well dressed
Well, what are you
these
going to
days,
do
look.
then, huh?
Oh my.
Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer.
Being rather
Sorry, I didn't hear
regal.
that.
No wonder all the boys in the village are fighting over her luck.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
What happened here?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Wait, you mean this one?
Wait, you mean this golden claw?
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
I wonder, can I manage to do something real. Oh wait, never mind it. Oh, Daddy, I was gonna be cheesy, but he's wandered off. Fine. Actually, I don't actually even need to steal it back for the display because we'll just make a replica. And I was all set to stick a bucket over his head as well. Never mind. So, where does that leave us? Right, yeah, suppose we need to go and talk to the Jarl now, don't we? And I suppose, well, what time are we on in game? 4 AM? No. No, we'll just keep moving then. Bit like little Madden. She's finally decided to go somewhere else on the sofa. I'm pretty sure we don't need to worry about that troll. Yeah, Caden's probably gonna go and play with him anyway. Now we just have to hope that Whiterun will behave for us. I can't remember, I don't think this build has the issue that plagued my old one. With Whiterun. I'm pretty sure we've been in and around the town already, right? So if anything, it probably has more of an issue with all the stuff going on outside the town. You know, even when it's the middle of the night like this, I still can't help it. I love just roaming around this world space. Almost makes it more atmospheric at times. And yes, for some reason, first person can get laggy for me, even when third person is not. I don't know why, I think it's just the game accepting its fate, honestly. remember right, we need to do this. And we hand over the dragon's stone, then we get the interruption to go deal with the watchtower. Then after reporting back after that, we get the summons, I think. I mean, the thing that you... Yeah, I can't remember what the next step is exactly. We might have to go and do a trial for the Greybeards, I think. And a beautiful morning in Riverwood, look.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Yes, it might, actually. Actually, to be stopping at the message board today, though. What with the snow in Whiterun. And the largely grown marketplace. Wait, is that?
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning.
Oh no, that's
But
Carlotta.
that bard is the worst.
I'm always curious. Every time I first come here and meet people, I'm always curious what they've made Isolde look like.
Remember, fresh
These
fruit and vegetables every day.
are disappointing, Carlotta.
I get them fresh from the farms daily.
Might be a bit early for here.
If you were getting them from my farm, they'd be twice as fresh.
Yeah, we're gonna get party snacks at Broken Horn. I think you might be right, yeah. I do love the expanded marketplace. Even though there's not really much more here, it feels busier still. And I love that.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady.
Shiny trinkets! I heard shinies. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Main himself.
With man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith.
Hello again.
What of tomorrow? What then? Do the elves take
Oh, hello. What's happened here?
your businesses? Your children?
Well, this has nothing to do with me, because I just got here.
lives? And what?
Hey, we walk into town. This is clearly a rough neighborhood. You walk into town, and the first thing you see is a priestess standing very suspiciously over the body of a guard.
Does the Empire
Very suspicious, I say. Yeah, I'm watching you,
the Imperial
It's
Danica.
a shame, isn't it?
the will of the Dalmor against its own
Oh yeah, and our
people.
Gildegree's looking all over. Oh no, it's actually covered in ivy and everything, like it's been shaved.
Rise up,
That's cool.
children of the Empire.
Or it's not a good thing for the tree, obviously, but it's a cool
Word of mighty
overhaul. I know there's a few
He
different
who is
overhauls
both
that kind of
man
bring a bit of
and divine.
a bit of immersive variety to the different stages of the Gildegreen, you know.
And Earth, and we, not the elves or their
Wait, am I actually over encumbered? Holy! Oh yeah, because I picked up the guard's armor. I didn't notice because I was strolling anyway. Okay. Never mind.
praise, for only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment.
Yeah, we probably do want to get rid of that though, to be fair. That one? Yes. Also, it's really funny how they, with a lot of the guards, they issue them heavy armor, but not heavy shields. Typical local government shortcuts, am I right? The guards union required us to,
My lord,
well, like your outfit.
you have to listen.
Well, that's really nice. That's really cute, actually. I like that.
No telling what it means.
Yet the guards union forced us in negotiations to provide heavy armor for you all, but well, now we don't have much budget left, so you can just have some crappy old wooden shields.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is
Whoa,
not
check
receiving
Irilith out. She
visitors.
actually looks like a badass. Wow.
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on.
This might be the
Jarl
first
will
time
want
I've
to
ever
speak to you
seen her and it's
personally.
like the face actually fits the voice. Wow. Bobby Nastra, she has been through some stuff and now she actually looks
So, you
like
were
a
at
grizzled warrior. Oh
You
my
saw this
god,
dragon with your own
Balgruuf,
eyes?
what have they done to you? You look like, what's his name? The chieftain from How to Train Your Dragon.
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now?
Oh, to be fair, that is really
Shall we
fitting
continue
for
to
him
trust
now.
in the strength of
Oh
our
my god,
walls
they
against the dragon?
My
yeah,
lord, we should send troops to
still
Riverwood
one
at
of
once.
my
It's
favorite
in the
things
most
in
immediate danger.
V6 is
That
the
dragon is lurking in the
quality and the
mountains.
combination
Jarl
of character
Balgruuf will view that
overhauls.
as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We
So
shoot
he's
him
I don't
out.
want for busting power
I'll
with
not
you.
stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to
Oh wow,
Riverwood
even
at
the
once.
advisor looks the part. He's even
Yes,
got
my
that.
lord.
He's even
If
got
you'll
the
excuse me,
sniveling
I'll return to
advisor
my duties.
mustache as well.
That would be best.
Oh, that
Well
is
done.
perfect.
You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as
He
a small
really
token
does
of my
look the
esteem.
part, doesn't he? They all do. What happened with the crash earlier? What crash? No, that was the internet dying, Mono. That was the internet died. So it took everything with it. Please help wanted. Coach Winterhold is looking for experience to fine.
All you ever do is complain about you. You're a spoiled baby. I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide for sure.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? Of course.
Do you need any help?
Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well,
Hi,
when I say
Rianni.
fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous room
Right,
in
so yeah,
search
so
of an
I
ancient stone tablet
I
that
hoped you were
may
here
or
with
may
everyone
not
else
actually
still
be
when we got the connection back when I dove into it then, but yeah, basically so it's a short answer, it's not many, but the reason a few content mods do it is basically for a consistent narrative. But what they do, they essentially require the player to complete the quest Way of the Voice. And hello Arctic, balcony. Yeah, they require you some quested, it's not many, a few older ones mainly, but they require the player to complete a Way of the Voice quest, because after that is when you are officially recognized in the narrative as Dragonborn, and when they write their mods, they often write the dialogue, etc. for the NPCs, or even their own story. Think about like Worm's Tooth, to actually address you as Dragonborn, or even play on the fact that you are Dragonborn to the story. So they put that in as a requirement to make sure that you are Dragonborn before you do the mod. Just so it makes sense from a narrative point, because when they don't do that, people complain, basically. And they're like, hey, me. I played your mod really earlier than I should have done, and they called me Dragonborn, and I wasn't. You're the worst mod author ever. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's not many that do it, and plenty of others now do like I did with mine, and just implement their own nickname or form of address, you know?
Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
So now we're 2 for 2 on having the quest item before we receive the quest to get the item.
Oh, do you mean this old stone?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
I got you the Dragonstone. What next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
And it still says, my quest still says you know more. Tell me your secrets.
I understand.
Oh, okay.
Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure.
Perhaps AC Odyssey has all sorts of player dialogue for when the player manages to get objective items or complete objectives before they need it. And I do agree, like that one there that we just had, you know, where it's like, oh, what, you mean this old thing? I do appreciate when they account for stuff like that. Right, let's just have a look, see what he's got for sale, because he's a popular one for people to add stuff to for the accessibility early on. Let's have a look. Oh, yep, an absolute metric ton of different spell tones. Holy moly.
Wait for me. Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
A dragon?
A dragon?
Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, sorry, Caden, did you want to stand there?
Coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just
As a Caden, just stand annoyingly in front of the Jarl,
so
right
fast
in
in
his
my life.
personal space. Good job.
Come after me for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. And please, Accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No. I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Yes, Irileth, you look it. It's caution what got you that scar across your cheek and missing an eye, was it? Oh, bless her. Right, well, should we go say hello to our first dragon of the game? About time, right? Actually, I think we have fought some dragons already, haven't we? Yeah, there was that one, you remember when we went and did the tournaments of the 10 Bloods? And there was actually a dragon guardian that we had to fight for that. Okay, I wonder if we can, you play for fast travel? Totally not gonna sell that reward. I mean, I might not sell it, you know. If I don't know the enchantment yet, I'll disenchant it and destroy it that way. I love the Avenue when they make a grand gesture of giving you such an amazing, awesome prize, you know, and a rare special treat, such a prestigious reward, and it's just like some generic leather helmet with a basic, probably not even a combat related enchantment. Did I have this leather helmet of alchemy? So, okay.
Days like this, it feels good to be out of the city, away from people.
You say in the Dragonborn dialogue they expected people would all want to play the grand hero that is the Dragonborn over a humble mammoth tusk hunter who is married to his older and never leads wyvern. Yeah, in the case of some mods, it was probably just not laziness, but probably just short-sightedness, not knowing any better, you know, and basically just looking at it when they're writing it and saying, you know, oh well, in game they call you the Dragonborn, so I'll just write my dialogue and do it the same way. But for others, like I said, think about Worms too. Being the Dragonborn is literally integral to the story, so I don't think it's quite that presumptuous, but I think there is definitely instances where there was somewhere people just didn't consider as much in the early days, that people either wouldn't play the main story at all once they had so much content, or perhaps more pertinently, their quest would trigger automatically in early game, and so then players would try and play it, but they weren't yet actually a Dragonborn, you know? Well, the Western Watchtower's grown up. Wait, is this pre-destroyed? It's like a complete fort, like, what? Well, nearly.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kidder, save us. Here he comes again.
Wait, story dream? No way.
Hello, save us.
Also an issue with recognition, as on the other hand, you'd have to act like people wouldn't know that you're Dragonborn if you are. Yeah, exactly, and like I said, and that's why I gave the big context-filled thing on the discussion earlier, because yes, sometimes mod authors will carry the Dragonborn form of address as a point of recognition. Other mods, like my one, they will put in they will replace it with their own point, like, form of recognition for the character, you know, which then disconnects it from that whole story, you know. Yeah, and that's why I said, oh, wow, nice armor. Ah, don't shoot me.
You're outmatched. That's it? That's all you've got? Let's bring that beast.
And of the random guy just taunting the dragon. He's first dragon the Z's ever seen in his life, and he's like, come on, is that all you've got? It's like, really? You're feeling pretty brave there, my guy.
The Dragonborn will feast on your soul. Time to end this. Get them down.
See, it's right there, yeah? I don't know if you heard that, but Caden just actually referred to me as Dragonborn. But we haven't actually hit the point where we have that discovery yet, so... Again, it's something you saw in older mods before people learned to do more thorough jobs of these things, you know? Nowadays, it's more a case of if it's tied to the narrative, it will still be linked to the progression. And if it's not, people typically use some other form of address. Oh yeah, I was supposed to meet Terraneth first, wasn't I? Oops. I might have to get rid of, is it Thunder Child or Thunder something? The one that... that one mod that makes, that makes that thundering noise whenever you do a shout. I really miss doing the vocal shouts. So did that count? Did I do the thing? Yes, I did. Marvelous. Ah, no, come on, I quit the...
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch!
I quit the wrong one. I was like, why didn't the spell work? I know, I think that's the name of the mud. Yeah, that's the annoying thing, Purple. Functionally, I love what Thunderchild does, or Thunderchild, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, functionally, I love what it does for the playthrough, but... Ooh, that's a fancy... Look, guys, a curved sword. Our favourite. But, yeah, so yeah, I love what it does functionally. You know, for the shouting. But I just wish I could have vocal shouts again with it. No, I'm pretty sure it is that one, so I've looked into it before and I've tried to patch it. And what did I tell you about the prize that Balgruff gave us from his armory? What did I say that? What did I guess it was? A crappy leather helmet of useless skill like alchemy. Scaled helmet of minor conjuration. Gee, thanks. Oh boy. Yeah, I love that this place is turned into an actual fort, though. That's really cool.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
What do you mean?
In the very oldest
Yeah, I'm pretty
tales,
sure that's the
back
ones
from
that
when there
tried
were
to
still
patch
dragons
it in the
Skyrim,
past.
the Dragonborn would
I think
slay
it's an issue a lot of
dragons and
people
steal
have
their
had
power.
with it,
That's
and
what
so I've
you
looked
did,
into
isn't
it before.
Absorb the dragon's
Unless
power.
there's something newer, because it's been a while since I have looked at it.
I think you may be right.
Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing.
Dragonborn?
You must be
What
Dragonborn.
are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any
And
dragons.
hello, newbies. Welcome in. Well, I think he said to report back to the yard. Yes, it did. Good. Oh, and there's our summons. Excellent. Hello there, Toast. Something magical happened today, did it? Oh. That sounds like a good day to me.
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble.
Oh, it's
All we
you
ask
two.
is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We will find her eventually.
Okay. Has he been on a first date? Oh, how wonderful. How exciting. Well, the fact that you come out of it saying that it's been magical, I infer that to mean that the date went well, so congrats. A wonderful day indeed, and you think I have a lovely accent? Why, thank you.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Why is everyone in this town obsessed with making me into a mercenary? Oh god, now there's more than poking at what's left of this poor guard. Why you not just keep poking around his body every time I come back to town? There's just more people poking at the body. It's like, one of you's a priest. Do something about it. No, not me. No, not me. No, we're talking about Toast. I legit have no idea what happened to him, Purple. We came into town earlier and he was just there dead on the floor with the priestess poking at his body, so I just looted it and moved on. Pretty boring in Whiterun, yeah. Yeah, does that behave? You're not talking about me.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you.
So what happened
My
at the
brother needs a
watchtower?
word with you.
Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said
Yeah,
to be
I still
uniquely
love the
gifted in
novelty of
voice,
seeing my players come,
the
well,
ability to focus your
somewhat
vital
to
essence
life
into a theme.
in these
shout.
quasi
If
cutscenes.
you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant.
He
These
really
are
does.
sacred
They
traditions
all
that go
do,
back
don't
to the
they,
founding of the
Purple?
First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course.
Yeah, Avenici. I love Avenici with his slick hair and even his even his typical like slimy sidekick style mustache as well.
Revealed something in you, and the Greybeards
Fulgriff absolutely nuts the part. Irileth does. They all do. I keep saying it. V6, I think, is the best yet that I've seen as a finest hand-picked mix of NPC overhauls.
I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful
Oh, that ditzy voice pat you tried, that would be good for Ellisif.
disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even
Oh,
notice
bless
what's
her.
going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've
Yeah, isn't
done
it
a great
funny,
service for me and my city.
You know, be saying there how I still love, damn it, stop loading me up with loot, I've already got too much, you git. Yeah, you know what I'm saying before, like how I still love these like cutscenes and see my character come to life more. And yeah, isn't it funny how, you know, in Skyrim, okay, we had the classic silent protagonist who just stares dumbfounded like it's a epic NPC man skit. And the mod community did absolutely groundbreaking things with the Witcher-style cinematic camera and, you know, hell, all of it player voicing and everything, you know? So in a Bethesda game where we have the silent protagonist, everyone complains it's silent, and the mod community does crazy stuff to innovate in order to give the player a voice and cutscenes. And then in Fallout 4, they give us that by default, and then the mod community bends over backwards to take it out. It's stuff like that. I actually feel sorry for Bethesda, because they are literally, it's damned if you do and damned if you don't. And I'm not really complaining about the loot, don't worry, Heavy, no, it's just the fact that I've got to go and stuff it away somewhere again. But I've got to go and unstuff my bag anyway. Wait, what did he just give me? Oh. Is it because they want the one they put in sucked? Well, this is the thing, you know, the soul of Bethesda games has always been, you know, being your own character, you know. But then Fallout games, obviously you don't have as much variety, because obviously you're all just human and stuff. But then when they did the voice character and there's just one singular voice, and don't get me wrong, you know, she is a fantastic VA. She does great work. But that's not gonna fit. She's not her voice isn't gonna fit for every person's ideal player character, especially when you get into the realm of mods, and it's a Bethesda game. Bethesda, they literally expect modding. They plan on it. So I think it's the lack of choice, honestly, that kind of drove it. But the thing is, I mean, but then there's mods that diversify the choice, albeit not that well, with the simple pitch sliders that make us sound like a smurf, like my one did. But but it's still something, right? But the but no, I find it interesting. Maybe it's more. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's more down to how heavily it's used. Perhaps because obviously Fallout does falls further as each generation of their games does. It falls further into the dumbed down stuff. So you know the dialogue options are much more simple, and because they wrote it with specific mind to it being voiced, obviously they then cut it down even further, simplified all the player dialogue a lot more in order to be able to justify all the voicing, all the voice work, the paying of the actor, the increased file size and everything for the game to account all the extra data. So to offset that, they dumbed down the actual dialogue and simplified it, and I think it was more that people really didn't vibe so much with that because it was very singular in terms of personality. You know, because Fallout 4 is one of the worst, I think, for the illusion of choice. You know, you got 3 options on the dialogue wheel to basically say the exact same thing in 3 slightly different ways, you know, it's
The Jarl has appointed me to be your house, Carl. It's an honor
So
to
I
serve
think
you.
that's more the issue, and it's less about the fact that it's voiced, and it's about the fact that what is voiced isn't great, and so you get fed up of hearing it then. I think that's why they mod it out in Fallout 4, personally. That's my theory.
I'm a Thane? What does that mean?
When BioWare made Commander Shepard both male and female, the VAs nailed it, and it wasn't an issue. Yes, and that's the thing, Purple, but that was the central focus of the game. It's a much more, Mass Effect, each one is a much more linear narrative, very focused, very sharp, and incredibly well written. So yes, when you've got a fixed MC, but still with plenty of variety, and if the voice acting, if the story and the dialogue that is being delivered hits the mark, and the voice acting hits the mark and delivers that effectively, it's not going to be an issue for people. And I think that's why we see this very odd mirroring of community reaction from Skyrim through to Fallout, because I think overall I think a lot of people do want to have that option, like I did, you know. But you know, when in Fallout 4, it's just not that good, you know. You got a tornado warning, Reggie. Oh yes, do go hunker down. Stay safe, bless you. The Skyrim feels like a refreshing take on story in a game. Sure, some options still have the same outcomes, but it's got much more openness to the story and what you do. Yeah, and I think we've talked about it before, haven't we? You know, they could have done more with variety, playing more on the 3 different origins and things. Was well written, arguably lesser in 3, definitely. Yeah, Cat, don't get me wrong, Andromeda doesn't exist. Andromeda's like Veilguard, it doesn't count, okay? That's it can go off and sit in the corner and be Andromeda. It's got bugger all to do with my Mass Effect. No, when I say Mass Effect, I mean the trilogy, okay? And they were well written, yes. The 3rd one definitely did take changes of direction due to changes of leadership of the IP at the time. But what I will, in its defense, for everything that 3 kind of simplifies in terms of what it was aiming for as a game, I think they more than made up for in terms of the Citadel DLC. Because I think that was just icing on the cake, honestly. That's like up there with Phantom Liberty as a DLC for me. So overall, it bows out. As a franchise, you know, classic BioWare writing from, you know, Knights of the Old Republic, Jake Palace or something? Dragon Age series. Again, BioGuard doesn't count. And Mass Effect, you know, before they started losing their way. It was some of the best writing in video games, you know, and I said, when you pair good story, compelling story with well-written dialogue that actually gives emotional depth to a character, I think for the most part, obviously lots of people will skip conversations and things, but plenty won't as well. Plenty would enjoy them, you know? So, I think that's why we get that oddity with, and that oddness between, like, Skyrim and Fallout 4 when it comes to mods either adding or removing player voicing work, you know? And I agree, Sam, yeah, Andromeda, it had a lot of potential. It was an unfortunate position because they took an inexperienced team who hadn't made a game quite like that before, and then they forced them partway in to swap to using a different game engine that they had no experience with, and expected them to deliver, and it was unfair of their overlords to put them in that position. But ultimately they delivered a product, and certainly at launch it was messy. There were some horrible bugs, and you can see how a lot of it ended up being rushed. And it's a shame, you know. And it does feel very weak at times, but like the gameplay, the combat gameplay was absolutely phenomenal in it. It really was, you know. It was just kind of a bit weak on story, and you're trying to fill some of the big issues in the industry. It was just never going to cut it, you know. So yeah, I completely agree. Should have just been its own thing, not trying to fly the Mass Effect banner, you know? And yeah, Mass Effect 3 did suffer a bit because they had a change of leadership on the overall project partway through. So I believe the original writer, or the original head writer from Mass Effect 1 and 2, for whatever reason, wasn't in charge by the end of 3. So I think it changed hands, or the studio forced to change direction. I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, there was a change, and that change of direction is what reflected in the kind of oddity of the way that number 3 ended, you know? But they did make it with Citadel, yeah. Witcher 3's on sale again. Very nice. Yeah, see you in 3 weeks, Purple, yeah. I'm just waiting for Baldur's Gate 3 to go on sale now. His X4 Foundation's got a good story. It was pretty crazy how to navigate through it. Fair enough. Yeah, the color, the red, green, and blue endings keys, yeah, classic. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it is a very interesting, yes, thank you, Kat. Yes, it's Drew, I can never pronounce his last name. Karpyshyn? Drew Karpyshyn, is it? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's the one. But yeah, that's why number 3, I think, ended up feeling disjointed because of that reshuffle and redirection, and a similar thing impacted for Andromeda. But yeah, no, anyway, let's say I think it's the interesting comparison because Mass Effect came up as one with voiced and cutscene player dialogue that people never had an issue with, really. Because yeah, if you don't want to watch it, you skip through it, don't you, you know? But in Fallout 4, the mod community went so far as to remove it. And why was that? Because it's a game that is literally built on, you know, because all Bethesda games are built on replayability through mods. That's their whole profile as a business. But then you have that same poorly written dialogue over and over again, and you're stuck with the same character. You've got no range, no mix, and that's why it ends up being such an annoyance that people mod it out completely, as opposed to Skyrim, where people went out of their way to mod it in and still do. Anyway, time for a stretch, you guys. Maybe a little bit over time for one even. So enjoy some fish for a minute, and I'll be back in a few. Okay, welcome back everyone. So we got more things to do here, haven't we? We gotta go visit. I can't wait to see how the greybeards look. I hope they've got the really long beards down to their knees again. They're really funny. Yes, thank you guys. Welcome back all of you as well. Thank you, Peppy. Thank you, Menace. Thank you, Heavy. Thank you, Arani. Thank you. No, not thank you, Keys. You're not still fishing. Behave. Thank you, Shees. Thank you, Purple. Thank you, Newbies. Thank you, Sam. Is that it? No, I was reading it coming from chat. I'm not the one having toast on a date. It was toast having a date. Well, they better be grey, Keys. They better add, but before we do, you might notice that Game Fox, Rover Fox, is staggering around a little bit because she's very hungry, very thirsty, slightly eepy, and slightly covered in blood. So we need to portal home. Also emptying the pockets. Reddy's food doesn't go and... Yeah. Game Fox needs a toast date. Game Fox needs something to eat, definitely. But before we do that, we'll head into the beautifully laggy interior of my player home and get some EPs. And also empty our pockets. Actually, I might just send everything to the museum so I can sort it later. The dates go on toast. Pineapple goes on pizza. True. The dates go on dates. Oh god, see where you started now, look. That's it, game. Eat all my frames. Nummy nummy num. Night, night, night. Pineapple goes in the bin, Keys. No. No, no, no. You learned it's a crime, Peppy. Have you tried it for yourself? If you've tried it and you don't like it, I'll let it slide. But if you've not even tried it, what is it they say? Don't knock it until you've tried it. No, I don't think we want to eat raw meat. We could have a salmon steak. That's pretty good, yeah. Oh, I forgot, yeah, we got the squeaky cheese. Yeah, we learned about that last time, didn't we? Was there so much toast talk today? Literally talking about toasted cheese sandwiches. You look back at chat and more. Oh, wow. Must be destiny. Ham, mushroom, and pineapple. Pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Pineapple is not the worst. What about lychee? Lychee's worse. And now you want toasted cheese. Aww, poor Hibby. Mushrooms, a paprika, and a few pieces of pineapple. Yeah, and you know what my fruit cups that I often have? They have pineapple in them. They're pineapple, mango, and grape, I think. And you just like little slices, you know. And nuts, a rolled cheese log. Why not? We've already eaten a whole cheese wheel for breakfast, so we might as well have a whole big log of it as well, right? And yep. Oh, there you go. There we go with the just say, oh god, I forgot about pulling the cheese wheel out of our ass when we eat. Oh, that's beautiful. The butt cheese, oh, Peppy. What a horrible thought. Butt cheese. Right, let me go downstairs and we're just gonna send everything from our pockets to the museum, I think. Because I've already got a massive to-do pile there anyway, so it's like, eh. Really? Do all of those, and that one, 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 and that one. Say no to butt cheese. Say yes to cheese on rump roast. Ooh, melted cheese on steak can actually really hit. Okay, right. Let's get all this now. But yeah, a lot of these are actually displayables as well, so yeah. Just gonna dump all of it in the to-do pile. See if we can't lighten the load good and proper. Apart from the quest items, obviously, we're not gonna dump them. Especially after a hot day, really? I never really thought about it, honestly. Yeah, I literally just want to ditch everything that I don't actively really need to be carrying and then just, like, worry about it later, you know? Ingredients are actually just upstairs, so we'll put those there. Books are for the museum. Oh, that one's not been read. Oh, we must fix that. Yeah, it's gotta love the bag of holding. Oh wow, we've actually picked up you that we... Oh, right, I must... oh, God, yeah, that was our trick. To Apocrypha. Wasn't it? Let me, I want to make sure I mark them as red, because that way I know that I've got them in the museum. And, you know, I do get XP each time we read a book as well, so it's not like it's just for OCD's sake. Might not be much, but it definitely does add up. There's that EP time, yeah? Yes, good night, Purple. Hope you have good EPs. Thank you for joining. Well, there's everybody's favourite luck, the lusty Argonian maid. Well, I never. Oh, there we go. See that? We just got a bonus level up thanks to reading some books. Never get there. Odds. Well, that's definitely a quote of all time. Thank you for that, Keys. No, I don't want to worship my like bow. Okay, I feel like a lot of our surplus carry weight was probably in all the books that we were lugging around. It's... Okay, I'll just get rid of all that there for now as well. Currency doesn't matter because it's weightless anyway. No, not my paraglider. No, come back. There was a good chance that quote could have been the one from the lusty Argonian maid. There was always a chance, yet. I think there's probably a couple of quotes of me from that one, in fairness. Right. Let's see if we can find our frames outside again now. Oh, that's better. Yeah. Parody of the song Paradise, but change it to Paraglide. Why not, right? So, we want to go meet the Greybeards. That's a nice little goal for the day, I feel. I don't think I've been to High Hrothgar already, so yeah, we're gonna have to go. we're gonna have to travel the old-fashioned way, and I still forgot to repair my bloody swords. Actually, I wonder if the blacksmith does them for me. No, it's kind of on the way anyway, so go find out. It's like I'm too curious now that I've thought about the Greybeards. It's like I have to know. We've seen how great some of the other key characters look. I want to see the Greybeards. But save time, we're not going to go all the way on foot because that's going to take all damn night if we do. But what we will do is just hop over to Iverstead. Then there's that Khajiit here as well, who's obsessed with the steps. And there's the side quest for doing the delivery, right? We might as well see about those while we're at it. I think the Khajiit might be hiding at the inn now. Pretty sure we can talk to him anytime anyway.
Always wondered if one day I'd make the pilgrimage to High Hrothgar.
Unless is
I've
it
heard
you?
Keen will bless you if you visit each altar along the way.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, perhaps you can. There is something foul afoot, friend. Daraki can smell the stench of betrayal in the air.
Oh, that smell, that's just winter. We all complain about that too.
The smelly bartender is a problem, but not our most
oh my god, yeah, that Khajiit has seen
and
things.
the conspiracy of the 7,000 steps. Daraki talks of the steps to High Hrothgar.
Yeah, I think someone might have got a bit too hard on the skooma.
Yet Daraki finds that number. Do you not find it odd that the number is so round? Was the path, or I have found it difficult to believe, based on my calculations, that there can be any more than 6,972 steps.
Wow, that is quite the cover up indeed, hiding another 28 steps. Sacrilege. Yeah, what a scandal.
Daraki smells sarcasm on this one. It smells as bad as Nord mead tastes.
Sarcasm? Me?
You can choose to ignore
No. No, of course not.
Counted one by one.
I'll count the steps, but it will cost you.
Oh, Daraki does not deal with mercenaries. He cannot trust them to count the steps. Be gone.
Ah.
All right, you've convinced me. I'll count them.
Really? But do not rush.
Yeah, I'll
Take
take.
your
Also,
time
what the
and
hell's
return.
happened to my eyebrows? Game. No, is there not supposed to be a guy here? Oh wait, no, this isn't actually the right bridge, is it? It's further over. Yeah, seriously, where my eyebrows gone? They just vanished. It might, but yeah, it will for sure, but yeah. Can we just try loading, going through a load door? Am I do it? Yep, I did it. You watch them be gone again now. God damn it, get him. No! I was joking when I said that game, you little bugger. Fine. Let me drop a save because, yeah, just randomly opening race menu, but, it does serve as a good reminder, though, because if you ever need to do this for any reason in your games, guys, don't use the console command, whatever you do, okay? If you open race menu with the console command, it actually adversely affects all of your passives and everything. So, that's why. So I have this mod that does this, safe, clean alternative so that all your passive abilities and such don't actually get messed up from it. Back there? No! That is so weird. Must be something... Is there something about this region? Do they not render in this town or something? That's what... What? Oh. And a random shield has appeared out of nowhere, but I don't see a guy... For a delivery quest. Yeah, it must be... It's clearly a no eyebrow zone indeed. This is definitely the bridge. He's normally chilling at the end of the bridge, but he's not here. Whoa, 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 whoa. How was that? What is going on? Why did I just get teleported across the town? Or what? There's something very wrong with this town at the minute, isn't there? Jeez. Yeah, because we got like the random objects that I think were kind of dancing around a bit. Yeah, physics is definitely getting broken here. There's something going on it does not like. And that's probably why it's having whatever issue it is with my bloody eyebrows for whatever crazy reason. Let's do all of our altars on the way up as well. Oh, are you counting the steps now, guys? I'm trusting you lot with it. This is a very important job.
Let it be a lesson for others.
The power of cheese has come to help. Without I doing, yeah. Really glad he plays the classic music here. Hello.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High
Personal
Hrothgar.
space, my guy.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems.
I have
Doesn't
fun with
hurt
that.
when I bag some aim along the way.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel like I know there's something not right in the settings for the conversation camera, or the first person one that it shifts to, because normally, remember before on the old playthrough, when I went into first person, which we are in, but for one, I just barely see the hilt of my sword at the minute, and we can't see the bangs either. You remember, because normally you can see my hair falling across my face. So yeah, I feel like something's off between that, between the first person and the conversation camera. I need to pull settings files from the previous playthrough, I think, but I'm not sure if they're going to be valid on the same versions that we currently have installed of things or not. Because we had everything kind of right there, you know, and we didn't have these issues with the conversation camera always ending up like way, way, way too close. Yep, we're at Emblem 3 now. How many steps have we done so far, chat? Keep counting, there's a long way to go. $376, yeah? Okay. Sounds good to me.
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet. Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
Fair enough, then I will. Enjoy sitting in the snow. It would be cool if it actually had 7,000 steps, and yeah, and I think people have been investigated before, and just on the name alone, I think that's why that character was added with interesting NPCs for the bit, you know? Yeah, I can't remember what the exact number is, but I know it's like, it's literally like a fraction because of how the world is actually scaled. I'm sure canonically, it probably is literally like 7,000 steps, and it would take days, even weeks, to make the journey up the mountain, you know? But, you know, we have game world scaling here, so, yeah, it just takes a few hours to just casually stroll up there on this big epic pilgrimage that so few people can ever manage to take on, you know? Well, what's the matter? What? Why do we just act like there was an earthquake? What? You're all the way up there, find out you were supposed to be at the top of that other high Hrothgar. Oh, wouldn't that be something? Just knock on the door and the greybeards just answer cautiously, like, you know, when Esben answers the door in the Riften tunnels. And he just, like, opens the little slit in the door like a cautious old hermit, you know? And it's like, and the greybeards are like that, and they're like, wait, what, you came here? No, 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 silly goose. If you heard the summons, you need to go to the High Hrothgar on this other tower, the one over on that mountain. Points to a mountain that's like 3 times the size. He's like, oh, well, bugger. Right, let's just stroll on in like we own the place. As one does when one approaches an ancient and revered monastery atop a mountain, of course. I see the long beard. Ah, yes.
So, a dragonborn appears at this
Yes,
moment.
proper greybeards look. Gandalf would be proud.
I'm answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Shout at us, and let us taste of your voice.
I'll back here and knock you down.
Strike us with the power of your voice.
Yeah, I've got to wait for it to cool down now. I thought you wanted me in the middle of you all. I'll strike you if you insist. His beard has 7,000 steps. Oh, that's great.
Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngeir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
And these guys really do look the part, don't they? Yes, they do, really do, don't they? Don't they, though?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here
It's in a clip of someone reaching this place, and when they enter, the Greybeards are already talking with another Dragonborn, so they just turn around and leave. It was being played on that multiplayer RP thing or something.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
Or it's a particular mod, I guess, could be. You never know.
Since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But
That'd be Savage on MP, and there could only be one, but heads would fly. Yeah, well, I know that multiplayer RP server. Our friend Foxglove plays on it. You know, they've actually got all NPCs and enemies taken out of the game, so there is no questing or anything. It's just purely the RP that they make up themselves. Honestly, very impressive, really.
Your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up
Look at her
of
rubbing her
3
tummy. Look,
words
she's
of
more
power.
interested in what's for
As you
lunch
master
than
each word,
getting
your shout
lectured.
will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force.
Oh.
Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
You just put it down on top of the meditation marker.
The others do not speak. Their voices are too powerful for you. You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro. Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new Thum. You Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Well
Next.
done. Again.
Oh, throw. Yay!
You learn quickly. Once more.
You learn quickly. Yes, you can follow basic tutorials. Throw.
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
That shout looks like a quick way to end an argument.
I see that you have already begun to learn the Whirlwind Sprint shout. Master Bori will teach you Na, Fury, the second word of Whirlwind Sprint.
No.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb.
Huge yawn. I don't know about that, Peppy. No, just nothing like that. Just stretching my jaw. Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Now, you will see how quickly you can master a new word. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori, Vex. Wolf.
Fussy yawn. Why is he?
Stand next
Why?
to me.
Why did everything
will
become
open the
sassy?
gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes. Vex.
One and only time I'll probably ever use that shout.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
I thought it was this easy for everyone.
No, indeed
I
not.
tried to be
But
sneaky
beware
about
that your
it.
skill does not
No,
outstrip your
no.
wisdom. You are now ready.
If I was
for
being
your
sneaky,
last
I could just
trial.
do this, like.
Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
I can just block the tracking camera.
Wind guide you.
Wait, so that's the new quest for that now. That makes it more obvious. Yes, it does, which is why I don't do that. I'm more subtle. I have more finesse, don't you know? But with that, guys, we have hit our target. I tried using it in the blade traps where it just smashes you into a wall or in the middle of enemies, yeah. Yeah, it's not really a great one for much use outside of the training is I think there is that one bit when you get the horn. But I think you can do it without anyway. But yes, we have now completed our required prerequisite quest. So, I think because we went and checked it all before, so let me see, did we save? I haven't got fast travel straight into Cyrodiil. I think we might have rolled it back. I think we might have rolled it back from when we went looking previously to avoid any issues. So I think we might not be allowed to go through, or I mean we can't. We can go through, but oh god, I came to the wrong bloody place, didn't I? It's over here. Yeah, I was thinking if I could get through, we could go and quickly run down through Bruma and see if we can in fact kick off elsewhere now.
You learn so much in only a short time. Who knows what other powers you can gain?
Let's see.
Someone else wanting to get into Cyrodiil? You'd best speak with the Legionnaire. Quickly. But be warned, he's not the most patient man.
This border is a restricted entry zone. State your intentions.
Let
You and hundreds of others. But I'm not authorized to let just anyone through. Border's locked down. That's that. No two ways about it. No arguing about it either. Those are the rules. You'll either need official papers or some other justification for your passage. The Dragonborn of legend. You have the dragon blood coursing through your veins. Who am I to stand in your way? Pass through, mighty Dragonborn. It is
Yes,
an honor.
who are you to stand in the way of the legendary Dragonborn indeed? Out of the way,
Understood.
Imperial
Just
peasant.
hold on one moment. Letting someone as distinguished as you through this gate. Makes a change from all the frustrated traders and irate mercenaries. It's been a pleasure, truly. Here's hoping you can do Cyrodiil some good. I'd advise you make your way down to Bruma. I hear they're dealing with a lot of problems down there. The heartland of Tamriel. She's ailing. Maybe beyond saving. But I'm sure you'll take a fair crack at it all the same. Welcome to Cyrodiil.
Welcome to Cyrodiil. Yeah, obviously we're not actually here to play through Bruma, but what we do want to do is find the Khajiit caravan, which is, we know, gets relocated here from the patch. I think we can actually zoom down to it pretty fast. We don't have fast travel, but yeah, we basically need to get down here somewhere, just past the Greenwood Meadery. Yeah, so so the reason we did up to the Way of the Voice is, like what I was saying earlier, to unlock certain quests. I do suspect that Volskar might have been having issues because of the same thing, but I'll look at that separately. But no, we did this because I wanted to come. We've been wanting to test if Elsewhere is actually installed properly for once. Because it's always a very problematic one. And well, what they do with it here is, see, normally, if you played with a mod at all, you'll know, traditionally, it actually kicks off in Falkreath. There's a Khajiit caravan there, who, I don't have a quest track in this, no. I might have turned it off. Nope. Well, kind of. That's the cover quest. Yeah, so unfortunately it doesn't reword the legacy cover quest, but yeah, so basically the mod originally in vanilla, it initiated in Falkreath.
Here we go.
In fact, fun fact for you guys, in the very original version of the mods, the Khajiit caravan, including their horses and everything, were actually set. They created an extra room in the interior of the inn for them, so they literally all the Khajiit, the horses and everything were inside the tavern. And that was always fun. Like that pretty much got fixed early on to put them outside of it, but since we had Beyond Bruma, Beyond Skyrim Bruma, and what someone did, someone patched it to make kind of a bit more canonical sense and fit the grand journey across nations that it is, and they relocate the Khajiit caravan that takes you to Elsewhere into Bruma. So you actually now have to, and they use this in the Nolvus build here. So now you actually have to travel all the way down to the Greenwood Meadery. I can't see bugger all in all this snow. Ah, tree. Ow. Gods, where the hell am I? And yeah, so we came here to look for it when I first got given the legacy quest to recover the staff that kind of links into Elsewhere now. And it wasn't working, but I did some research and, well, I managed to remind myself that Elsewhere is one of those quests we were talking about earlier, or one of those mods we were talking about earlier, which which require you to complete Way of the Voice, because in this mod they refer to you as the Dragonborn. So they add that requirement to make sure that you are the Dragonborn, like in your own playthrough, before going there, just for to be clean and consistent, you know? Oh, found the path finally. Well, that makes it easier. Just a little dislocate your shoulder. Oh God, no, we're not doing that. No. No, anything but dislocated shoulders. Yeah, so this is really the moment of truth for this one, because we came and checked it out before, but I had to forcefully spawn the caravan in, and then when I did, it didn't work. So then we theorized that perhaps because but because it had this quest requirement that we needed to complete it, and now it had spawned in. So now the real question is, are they going to have dialogue?
This should be good. A brawl, is it?
No, apparently it still has that age-old problem that this has had on just about every installation I've ever done of the game. Even though the quest is now initiated properly, they just don't register dialogue, and so you can't actually do them. You can't actually do anything to progress it. So it kicks off properly. That does work on the quest requirement, but yet no dialogue at all. Quest isn't initiating correctly. Still. Can't believe this is so literally right. Every installation I've ever done that uses the legacy of the Dragonborn version of this has been the same. I don't think I've ever got it to work. Anytime I've ever got Elsewhere to work is in its old standalone form. Crazy, right? But I do want to have a look and test if Volskar behaves any better now as well, so we'll probably have a look at that tomorrow. I think we'll leave that there for today. I've had some successful testing. Does it have a hot fix somewhere? No, baby, it's one of the oldest problems with the mod, but it's one... I don't know why, but it seems to plague me 100% of the time, but... no, everyone else just seems to palm it off as like, oh yeah, no, that's fine, that's the thing, and you just... You know, you just work it round and do this, and it's all good. And it's like, well, no, none of that has ever worked for me, so... I mean, I will look, see if there is anything on it, but I highly doubt it, honestly. It should be patched. But things to do with how the original scripts of the mod were written, I don't know, they just really struggled to implement, and I think it's because they're not filling the quest IDs correctly. And yeah, and when they don't do that, I don't think there's a way to fix it on a current playthrough. Maybe to stop it happening again, that is something I do need to look into now. Again, never found it before, but you never know. But yes, like I say, we'll leave it there for today. That's some good questing we've done. And some, yeah, good bit of fun adventuring. And a successful test. And a lovely, lovely view in Cyrodiil to finish with. Look. Yeah. Beautiful Cyrodiilic views. So yes, we'll leave it there for today, guys. We'll be back as usual tomorrow. But for now, we'll go share the love with some friendos. So enjoy the rest of your day, everyone, whatever you end up doing. And I will see you all soon. But take care and good night for now.